goodness. What an attempt that is. And the pocket flick, and they score!
So far in this year's Champions Hockey League, clubs from the Czech Extraliga have a record of 1-7. That only win was earned by Sparta Prague last week at TPS Turku. And today Sparta looks to climb the Group A table against the Växjö Lakers. The Czechs face the Swedish champions next. Hello again, everyone. I'm Darren Kilfera, and welcome to the Tipsport Arena for a rematch from CHL Game Day 1. 7 days ago, Växjö saw off Sparta at home thanks to power play goals from Ali Lixel and Julius Nettinen, and a 5-0 shutout of the Fishtown Penguins followed on Sunday. SHL clubs in this year's CHL have thus far taken 32 points of a possible 39, and Växjö is determined to keep that record going in the Czech capital this evening. See the Lakers skaters out on the ice wearing their road white uniforms here. Their netminder today, Janis Kalnic. getting the nod ahead of Adam Oeman. Eric Torell, Martin Janzus, Adam Polaszek all sit out today's game as Jakub Konecki makes his senior debut for Sparta. Captain Michal Repik and forward Zdenek Dolezal both have a goal and an assist to lead Sparta in CHL scoring this year. Dolezal gets the top scorer's jersey. No changes for Växjö from the team that defeated Fishtown last Sunday. Richard Gunga's hat trick on Sunday against the Penguins of Bremerhaven is enough to give him Växjö's top scorer's jersey today. 7 players in the Lakers squad played in the 2018 CHL final. One of them, Arvid Lundberg, has returned to Växjö this summer after 2 seasons with Skellefteå, while another, Juuso Vainio, played in that final for Växjö's opponents and indeed conquerors that night, Jyväskylä. Lakers already lining up on their blue line, still waiting for Sparta to make an appearance. This is not their normal domestic arena. The O2 Arena is the largest building in Prague. It's a very good hockey town when these fans have a chance to get up and running. It's still early in the season, but a good crowd. It won't always look like it tonight because this building is still pretty massive. Maximum capacity of over 14,000 fans in here. But you see the Sparta skaters now around and about. Sparta with 4 goals plus a final penalty shot to their credit this season. Filip Klopik, second line forward in this game today. He had the only penalty goal in a 1-0 shootout decision. Technically a 3-2 win for TPS, or for Sparta over TPS Turku. And both teams now on their respective blue lines, and we have the CHL anthem followed by the 2 national anthems of the 2 countries. Big game coming up here in CHL Group A. Växjö leading the table with 6 points after 2 games. Bremerhaven in second with 3. Sparta in third with 2 points. TPS Turku surprisingly bottom of the Group A table with only 1 point. But it could all change later on. Bremerhaven hosting TPS right now, starting about 5 minutes before this game. And we will keep you posted of that scores and all the other scores across the European competition tonight, as we now move on to the Swedish anthem, followed by the Czech anthem. Beautifully observed, both anthems as ever in the Champions Hockey League, and we are just about ready to go here tonight. Refereeing crew, Rene Fradil, the number 8 jersey, and then Adam Kika, number 66, with Vit Lederer and Jerzy Svoboda, the 2 linesmen. And again, it will be Alexander Salak between the pipes for Sparta Prague. Former Czech Olympian, longtime KHL goalie Salak, as you see the Czech captain Michal Repik, who got the 1 goal for Sparta against the Lakers last week. Unfortunately, it came with only 6.4 seconds left on the clock. Too little, too late in that 2-1 defeat. We saw again briefly Janis Kalnic, summer signing for Växjö from Jokerit in the KHL himself. Referred today by Sam Hallam to Adam Oaman, who may well get the start as he did last week against the Fishtown Penguins. There is Sam Hallam. Växjö playing Fishtown in 2 days' time, and Sparta, their reverse fixture against TPS Turku as well on Sunday. Josef Jandac in his 3rd spell now as Sparta head coach. Took over most recently in February of last year. And you see Juuso Vainio and there Mika Koivisto going to start on the ice as the first defensive pairing for Växjö in this game. And we are just about ready to go. Sparta in their rather natty black and red home jerseys here. Not their more traditional maroon colors as we get the game underway. And Sparta back in their own zone. Uniform numbers a little bit tough to read on the Sparta jerseys. They're smart, but they're not entirely commentator friendly, but we'll do what we can. Centering pass from behind the net, and Martin Lundberg didn't get through, and now it's Mikhail Moravchik passing far side of the ice. Bouncing puck moves on, and Michal Repik unable to take that puck in an onside position, so neutral zone draw coming up. 29 seconds into the game. 8 games in total tonight across Europe in the Champions Hockey League. Only 1 game still yet to get underway. That's the contest in Group G between Klagenfurt of Austria and the Rouen Dragons of France. Back goes Nemecek, number 77 of Sparta. And Andrej Miklic, number 7, his defensive partner here, but the puck stolen away by Lundberg. Popped out past the point to center ice, so retreating is Joel Persson. He and Arvid Lundberg, another defensive partnership tonight for the Lakers. Good work there from behind the net, and puck sealed against the side of the cage by Salak. And then exception taken to a poke around the Sparta goalie. And it's David Nemecek, former Lukko Rama player in the Finnish Liga. He's been around a bit. Nemecek, former TPS Turku player as well. The opponents of Sparta and Växjö in this Group A of the CHL. Also played with Pilsen and Mlada Boleslav in the Extraliga previously. Draw one by Växjö. Quick shot, and again Salak having to force a whistle. That shot taken by Ludvig Klasen. Klasen, his first European point last Sunday against Bremerhaven. The Penguins, the Fishtown Penguins, a lot of different names for the German club here in Group A. As Klasen goes backwards, stops at the red line, pushes the puck onward. Sparta able to clear their lines briefly, but Växjö again in possession. Now to center ice. Now Växjö choosing discretion, the better part of valor, as Theodor Jonsson drops the puck off. That's Vainio holding. Now they're ready to start things up. Monson again back to Vainio. He tries to backhand the puck into the Sparta zone, but nothing cooking there as Dolezal in the top scorer's jersey turns back to Tomasz Pavelka. Dvorak up the ice. No icing as opportunity maybe here for Sparta. Nice smart turn there by Dvorak. David Dvorak back to the right point. Moved along, just touched on by Moravcik, but that skips over the glass and out of play. Moravcik, 6'4", 211 pounds. A bruiser who played with Tappara Tampere last year. Tappara just leveling their game against Ice Baron Berlin in the CHL in Group E action. As they head to the second intermission break, 3 goals apiece. Ice Baron trying to get off the mark in that group. Currently bottom of the table behind Tappara, Lugano, and Skellefteå. Sparta wins the draw. Effort from Moravcik harmlessly around the houses and back to center ice. But a smart pass back to Moravcik, although he doesn't return the favor, nearly giving away to Andrew Kaloff, who now forechecks for Växjö. Both teams very much still feeling each other out here in this first period. Moravcik started the rush, then Horak, far side, Roman Horak. Scoots the puck to the point, comes in on target. Kalnic having to get his body in the way. Växjö can't quite clear, and then Kalnic again forced into a fairly mundane save. Just the one shot apiece in the first 3 minutes plus of this contest as the puck dumped cross corner. First to it, Miklish. Sparta trying to get beyond the red line, but they can't. It's not yet. Now below the Växjö goal line. Persson tried to chip the pass outward for Pontus Holmberg, but couldn't connect. Sparta here, sharp angle effort. That's dealt with by Kalnic with his stick and left pad together. Miklish swivels. Drops off for Nemecek. Inside David Kasha. Gives away to Klassen. Now Gunga, the hat-trick hero for Växjö on Sunday against the Penguins of Fishtown, or Bremerhaven if you prefer. But Sparta now on the counter. In left wing, the shot sticks right to Kalnic. Effort taken by Ladislav Zikamun, and he gets an earful from the Växjö blue line core. 15:42 left in the opening period. Janis Kalnic, the Latvian goalie for Växjö, 4 times playing in the World Championships with his native country. Never won a game in those times there. 0-2 record. Long-time backup for the most part. Latvia, congratulations to them, by the way, qualifying for the Olympics next February in Beijing just last week. Denmark, Latvia, and Slovakia, the 3 Olympic qualifying nations, joining the 9 bigger ice hockey powers. Keep saying ice hockey after the other hockey tournament in Tokyo this summer. Field hockey, it's called in large parts of the world, but many European countries, they call that hockey, and they have to refer to this as ice hockey, in case you're wondering. As Persson wraps around into the trapezoid Wintzelack to make a timely intervention, but then Sparta gives the puck right back, and in right wing comes Nielsen. Ludvig Nielsen tried to center, but Sparta staying in their defensive lanes well. But now icing the call against the Czech side with 14:42 remaining in this opening period. Other scores around Europe. Frisk Asker of Norway hosting Red Bull Salzburg. The Austrians leading that game 3-1 early in the third period. Jastrzębie, the Polish club, new to the CHL this year. They are holding Bolzano of Italy 2-2. That game also into the third period now. Lugano of Switzerland 5-2 up on Skellefteå in northern Sweden. That's a little bit of a turn up. And Donbas Donetsk, the Ukrainian team. First time a Ukrainian club has ever been in the CHL. And they lead Rundstedt Zaire Capital 1-0 late in the second period. Puck here, it's pushed in front and able to cover Solak. Nice job fishing that puck off the back of the cage. I think it was Holmberg who managed to retrieve the puck there. Actually, the biggest part is Glenn Gustafsson. Holmberg wound up in front and wound up incurring the wrath of a Sparta player or two right there. Mikhail Moravchik trying to get the cobwebs out, number 73 there on the left. And Sparta wins this draw back to Nemechek. Nikolic moved out to center ice. Puck given away there to Erik Josefsson, the Växjö captain. Josefsson a goal on Sunday against Fishtown. Nikolic loses an edge, but Nemechek able to help out, but that'll be offside against Sparta Prague. Red Bull Salzburg just extending their lead over Frisk Asker. It's now 4-1 to the Austrian club. As here in Prague, we take our first power break. No score early doors between Växjö Lakers and Sparta Prague.
Börjar hamna rätt mycket. Högerbacken har fått bära upp pucken. Om vi kan tajma det och sätta över på vänster, så vänster får bära upp det och sen har vi det passet. Sen har vi chansen att bära in pucken ibland där vi kan försöka göra det. Alltså oavsett backar på, men kan vi bära så gör det på ett riktigt bra.
Jandach not feeling particularly talkative in his first power break on the Sparta Prague bench. Sam Hallam, though, the two-time SHL Coach of the Year, led the Lakers to their third Swedish title under his leadership. He's been the head coach of Växjö since October 2012. And all three of the Lakers' titles coming under Hallam's reign. 2015, 2018, 2021. So your watch is for 2024. Let's see what happens at that point. Just taking a moment or two to get ready, back up and running here. Face-off draw just outside the Laker line. And it's won by Växjö. Still waiting for the first real goal-scoring opportunity in this game. Might be one here as trying to camp out in front. Sabatka. Pass never got to him, but he was wide open momentarily as Josefsson steers the puck around to Klassen. He clears as far as the red line, but no further. Moravchik pushed the puck forward. Now far side. Save made, and luckily for Kalnic, rebound, I think, hit off of a Sparta skate. Stuck right at the top of the crease for Kalnic to cover. Five years in the KHL, Jonas Kalnic. Between Jokerit, 3 years, and then 2 years with the Latvian club Dinamo Riga. See the player crashing the net, Vladimir Sabatka. Long-time NHL player Sabatka. He's at the other end, Solak. Sees that puck eventually skip just over the glass and out of play. The Drummers are getting a good early workout in the Tip Sport Arena. But the players not really giving much entertainment thus far, but the night is still young, as they say. And Emil Forsland lurking not too far away from Salak's crease as the face-off draw sticks in the ring and then comes near side. Both teams poking. Eventually Victor Sternborg in the number 9 sweater for Växjö back off of his knees. Sparta, Johnny on the spot there. Moving onward, Patrick Primula into the corner. Support from Filip Klopik. Second offensive line on the ice for Sparta as Sternborg does well. That pass was errant, but Ludvig Nielsen able to fetch, and then Vainio over to Koivisto. Nice little deft touch there, Sternborg to the Finnish defenseman Vainio. This an all-Finnish defensive partnership. 3 Finns and a Canadian among the 20 skaters permitted for Växjö tonight. Everyone else is Swedish apart from the goalie Kalmich. Right point Persson, good look. Then the wrist shot into the body of Salak. Holds that save to his chest. There's Robert Rosean on the prowl for the Lakers. See Rosean there. I think it was Arvid Lundberg who took the shot. But Rosean had the most assists and points in the SHL all the way back in 2011, 2012. 34 years old now, Rosean, as Sparta ices the puck, and play remains very bitty in this first period, but plenty of talent on both teams. Expect this game to come to light at some point. I won't say any minute now, but it's a tight, taut affair in South Central Sweden last week. Just the 2 power play goals for the Lakers, enough to give them the victory. Lundberg over to Persson, now gets the puck back. Far side puck moved along, but nobody home for Växjö after the dump in. Risky pass, but Jan Buchtila does well to escape his own zone. Buchtila forward. Buchtila drops off, the save made by Kalmich, and the puck over the glass and out of play again. Miroslav Forman, number 88 for Sparta Prague, taking that shot. One of only a handful of players for Sparta who participated in the 2017 CHL final in Gothenburg for Sparta. They won a Champions Hockey League final to go to overtime this far. Niklas Lasu winning it quite memorably at the Frölundaborg Ice Stadion for the Indians on that occasion. Gustafsson, side of the net. Glenn Gustafsson, that is. Now near corner, Lixell. One of the 2 power play goals against Sparta last week for Lixell. But now Sabatka drops off. Entry pass from Nemechek. Puck to the near side corner. A bit of a battle there as Roman Horak among those trying to dig free for Sparta. Effective body work in the corner from the Lakers. Horak still persisting. Former Calgary Flame and Edmonton Oiler gets the puck back to the point. Now far corner, Sabatka chases. Then up top, the blast, the save, the rebound is loose, but somehow Kalmich recovers. And Horak unable to get there first and get the first goal of this game. That was close, but not quite close enough for Sparta's liking. The blocker hand nearly releasing the stick. In fact, he did drop the stick, Kalmich, to make sure he got to the puck first. Corey Visto along to Vainio off of a Växjö face-off win. Växjö 4 through Josefsson. Solak given away. Vainio centers on the doorstep, but Sparta now charging forward with numbers. And they make something of this attack. Near side, Pavelka. Moved along for Klopik. Now Dvorak, the defenseman, very deep in the Växjö zone. Visto able to find some space as Sparta goes off the ice for changes with the halfway mark passed in this first period. 7 shots to 3 in Sparta's favor, but no goals yet where it counts on the scoreboard. Now the Lakers. Down to the ice, Klassen. Or rather, Sternborg. Sparta the other way, but the pass can't find Foreman. Växjö able to regain possession. Persson forward pass, but offside. Near side was Emil Forsland. And another neutral zone faceoff coming up in a moment. Sam Hallam has had a lot of coaching experience for someone who's only 42 years of age. He was a head coach with Bofors IK and the Allsvenskan, second division of Swedish hockey from 2006 to 2012. Started as an assistant at the beginning of that time frame before graduating to head coaching duties. And that will be offside if Sparta doesn't escape their zone first, which they do. The far side, Julius Netman. Puck dropped off, and now Roseanne far side to Netman. But first to the puck, Nemechek for Sparta Prague. Just not really happening for either team just yet. In right wing. Puck in front, that's easy pickings for Kalmich. David Dvoracek. I'll get that name right eventually tonight. Dvoracek, 29 years of age. 2 years with Tampere in his earlier hockey playing days, but he has been a bit part player for Sparta since coming back. So the cheerleading crew for this Czech club, which has won the Extraliga title 8 times in its history, but last won the playoff crown in 2007. Very famous club, both in ice hockey and football terms, or soccer if you prefer. Twisting at center ice, Harak. That's a good entry pass far side. Sharp angle effort though off the back of the cage. And taken by Repik. And a chance to just cool things off. Not that they were hot to begin with, but Klassen waiting and now charging. Vainio's flip. Looked like it could have been icing, but play continues through Moravchik. Strip to the puck was Primula. Växjö trying to make something happen with a penalty forthcoming, and now the whistle does blow. We have a hook signaled. And is it Mikhail Moravchik, the guilty party? Ball made by René Hradil. It was before that. It wasn't Moravchik's bump on Sternborg. It does mean that Växjö will be on the power play once we finish our second power break of the first period. Still no goals yet, but Växjö, great chance coming up.
bära och så har den här på den där backen.
Ja, eller så fortsätter han att skriva.
Ja.
Fans enjoying the music, if not the penalty just committed by Sparta Prague. Call is against Patrick Kremula. See him in the sin bin there for hooking. And so Växjö 3 for 10 in CHL power plays this season already. 2 goals against Sparta, 1 for 4 against Bremerhaven on Sunday. Can they unlock the early logjam here? Well, not yet. Sparta, good clearance. Kalnic forced into action once again. Persson's forward pass to Rosean. Give and go to Robert Rosean, far side. Support from Glenn Gustafsson. Nicely maneuvered back to the point in Persson. Neil Persson to Nettinen. He had one of the power play tallies against Sparta a week ago. Nettinen in front. Didn't get through. I think it went off the back of Gunga, actually. Sparta able to clear. Richard Gunga likes to camp out just outside the blue paint, but here Växjö offside. And so 1:13 left on the Kremula minor. The whistle has been blown as you see this penetration by Nettinen off the near side wall, and maybe it did come off the right pad of Salak behind Gunga. Persson sweeps that pass nicely onward. The dump in, looking for Gunga around 3 boards. Gustafsson off to Rosean again. Gustafsson helping out in the corner. Near side, Nettinen takes the puck back. Gunga, now he'll skate in front. Växjö gives it away in the slot. Not a good touch. Sparta, the short-handed rush, but Persson picks a pocket. Persson goes down. Is that going to be another penalty? It's not. Maybe playing for a 5-on-3 there was Joel Persson. Doesn't get the call. Växjö down to only 19 seconds left in this power play chance. And nicely cleared to center ice by Pavelka. Skates near side, swats the puck away from Andrew Kaloff. So good penalty killing work for Sparta. They have conceded 3 goals in total on CHL power plays this far this season, but not one here, as now in front. Rebound on the doorstep, Martin Lundberg well positioned. Växjö still, Kaloff in front, the save made, reaching around, they score! Great efforts by Lundberg. Kaloff put the puck onto Salak. The rebound somehow found by Lundberg, twisting from well behind his body, got the puck on target, slipped it past Salak to give Växjö the 1-0 lead. It's a no-look goal, really, by Lundberg. Look at him just trying to test Salak. Didn't expect to pass the test. On Salak to fail it if you prefer. Lundberg, great goal for him. 8th career CHL tally in his 38th game for Martin Lundberg. Started his CHL career with Skellefteå club, which he rose up the ranks as a junior. Long senior career there as well before coming south from Skellefteå after 2016. This is 6th CHL season Lundberg. 1 year in the AHL with the Rockford Ice Hawks before coming to Växjö. He has giving the Lakers an advantage. But Sparta, the center, cut out nicely by Nielsen. And Sparta looking for an immediate response. Good stick work there. And Kasha to elude Klassen briefly. Klassen and Vainio together on the ice for Växjö. The puck comes near side. Nemechek back to the point. Then the puck up in the air. Not sure Kalnic quite knew where it was as Kasha into the corner. Support from Klopik. These Sparta players are deep. That could be dangerous, but they dig the puck free. Tough skating. Good man marking, if you will, as the puck pops out of play. The good defensive shift there from Emil Forslund. 3 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in this first period. As you see Nemechek skate to the bench. Nemechek, one of 5 Sparta skaters 6'4" or taller. And the 20-year-old Primula, 6'8", the tallest of them. Possibly still room to grow. Corner dump. Doesn't quite get to Eric Josefsson. But turnover forced. Kaloff. Good look in front for Josefsson, but rolls free of his stick to Buchtila. Jan Buchtila chipping. And Sparta on the chase. But Växjö now through Kaloff, who miscontrolled. Opportunity here maybe for Sparta, but feels like a line change might be coming, but not. Voracek can do something here. Drops for Dolezal. Dolezal turning. Firing on target. The save made by Kalnic. Through a few Sparta legs in front. Good stick handling by David Vituk. Vitok, I should say, but he miscontrolled at the point. Pavelka. Confused there, but Växjö nearly able to break forward. And the puck stolen. Send it back to Holmberg. Holmberg in front. Great passing, the save, rebound, and somehow missed on the follow-up efforts by Olli Lixo. Oh, what a chance to make it 2-0 for Växjö. Can't wait to see that replay momentarily. Växjö just about giving the puck away. Back to center goes Vainio. Inside the final 2 minutes of this opening period. Växjö still getting outshot 9-5, but looking much the more dangerous club at the minute is Sparta. Far side turning back to the point Nemechek. Now Nemechek near side. Tried to play in front, but intercepted. Växjö clears again. Nicholas able to bludgeon the puck forward. Rapik trying to dangle. Växjö there defensively again. Moravchik loses out to Rosean. Rosean trying to find Mettinen far side. And Gunga, good pressure. Sparta loses out again, and an opportunity here, and somehow the save made by Salak on Gunga. Sparta's defense just making too many mistakes right now. We've been okay going forward, but defensively not so much, with 32 seconds remaining in the first. Chance here, scooped wide to the near side corner. Retreating Pavelka across to Dvorak. Now Sparta nearly tricking their way behind the Växjö defense. Quarters for Klopik and Primula. See the very tall Primula far side of the ice as the clock ticks down toward the end of the first period, but we will have one last face-off draw coming up after the Växjö icing infraction. Spain Berlin just getting an equalizing goal at Tampere. They had fallen 4-3 behind, but they have leveled things up 4 goals apiece with about 5 minutes to go. Salzburg, Red Bull thereof, now in front of Chris Asker, 5 goals to 2. Strebia, Bolzano still 2 goals apiece. So Skellefteå back within 5-3 on home ice against Lugano. So draw to Repic, who tests Cal Lynch. One final blocker save for the Latvian goalie. And that does it for the first period. Sparta will feel unfortunate, but it was a pretty tidy goal in the end by Martin Lundberg. 1 assist thus far given to Olli Lixell. And that means at the end of 20 minutes, Växjö 1-0 in front in the Tip Sport Arena. I'm Darren Kilfera. We will break for the first intermission, but don't go anywhere. Loads of great CHL action still to come in the Czech capital. Lovely to see some younger faces in the crowd at the Tip Sport Arena this evening, as well as more seasoned hockey fans of Sparta Prague. Darren Kilfera back with you from the Tip Sport Arena, where after 20 minutes of action, Sparta Prague are falling behind Växjö Lakers again. 1-0. The one goal of this game, quite a deft one, scored by Martin Lundberg. The assist has been given for now to Olli Lixel, but I'm pretty sure it's Andrew Kaloff who forced the puck on goal and should get the primary helper. 91 instead of 31. Time of the goal, exactly 15 minutes. And it has put Växjö Lakers into another commanding position here in CHL Group A this season. Two games finished tonight. Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg defeating Frisk Asker 6-2 in Norway. That being in Group H, which along with Group G, just getting underway tonight. Those groups featuring, for the most part, countries taking part in the Olympic qualifying process this past week. That's why they couldn't get underway with the other CHL teams. Well, we have a 3-week initial group stage instead of just 2 weeks. First 4 game days, that is. The other game to have finished previously in overtime. Tampere defeating Eisbären Berlin 5-4. Winning goal scored by Otto Rauhala only 44 seconds into overtime. Anton Levci, one assist for him. So Tampere up to 8 points in Group E. Eisbären Berlin now with 1 point, so they're on the board, but still very much playing from behind. The other game in that group has just gone final. HC Lugano winning at Skellefteå 5-3, so it's now Tampere on 8 points, Lugano on 6. Skellefteå still on 3 and on 1, so it's going to be tricky. The bottom 2 clubs in that group find a way back. Things, particularly with Lugano having a very strong tie-break advantage, having defeated Skellefteå twice now. Both teams coming back out onto the ice here in Prague as Michal Grepik could have worn the top scorer's jersey today, but opting to defer to his fourth-line teammate, Evgeny Dolezhal. Grepik had the goal against the Lakers right at the very end of their game last week. Kind of an assist against TPS Turku Sunday to see Martin Lundberg, his first CHL point of the year. Assistant captain for the Lakers this season. By example. Shots on goal at the end of that first period. 10-7 for Sparta, so 10 saves for the man you saw warming up there, Kalnich. Just the 6 saves for Salak as we get ready to start the second period. Face-off draw won by Sparta. Back on their own zone, puck out to center ice. Picking up his Rzepik. Ready for some better camera work there, beg your pardon, as Kaloff tries to center and tries to clear. It almost worked as a centering pass for Sparta. Roman Horak had the opportunity, and then Kalnic called into action once more. Josefsson into forecheck as Sparta in possession in their own zone now. Getting a few gremlins out of our production. Apologies for that, rather. As Växjö to center ice, but puck intercepted there by Klopik. Miklish turns the puck around to Dolezal. Sparta trying to come forward, but no attack zone penetration gained as Hugo Gustafsson was in the way. 2 Gustafssons and 2 Lundbergs on the ice for the Lakers in this game at various points. As whistle blows, I believe the Lakers just offside there, as you see all the Lixel, but no, it's penalty forthcoming. And it's Lixel, I believe, the guilty party. So one of the power play goal scorers last week against Sparta Prague now has to hope that Sparta can't repay the compliments. Sparta 1 for 7 on the power play in the early going this year in the CHL. Växjö yet to concede a power play goal. Of course, they've only conceded 1 goal in total through 2 games as the clearance affected. Solak dropping off for Moravcik. Moravcik to Dolezal. Turns the puck backwards and then just onside, Rzepik. Dolezal does well. Shot from the point, Moravcik. The save made by Kalnic. And no rebound given. Moravcik. He's got a heavy slap shot, but no screen set there. Sabatka looking for a tip in front, but rather get your body in the way of the goaltender's face. All else being equal. Växjö wins the draw. Vainio twists past the far point. Dolezal couldn't keep it in. So Sparta will go backwards in the hopes of coming forwards. Bright start to the power play, though. See if they can continue through Dolezal. Trying to center. Help from Nemecek. The defenseman crashing in deep, but nobody back at the point. And so Moravcik back to collect with the first minute of this 5-on-4 chance now over. Primula held up at the line, gets the puck in. Moved along by Klopik. Second power play unit now on the ice for Sparta Prague. Plenty of space up top, the shot, but again, clean sight line for Kalnic. Wasn't Klopik taking the shots. You see it well above the 2 face-off rings. An open look for Kalnic. Easy save. Sparta needs quality chances, not just any old chances will do. Face-off draw popped out to center. So Sparta retreats. Picking up is Tomasz Pavelka. Still have time on the power play to fashion a proper chance here. Good skating forward. Nice entry past the shot. Whistling wide, though. And when you miss far post, so often that puck comes all the way back down to the other end of the ice. Lixel just about ready to come out of the box. 1-on-2 efforts. That's not going to work out for Miroslav Forman. As we again skate 5-a-side with 3.5 minutes gone in the second period. In deep was Primula. Very easy man to spot, Primula, with his size advantage over pretty much everybody. Vinio getting the better of Primula on that occasion. Back behind the net. Left alone by Kalnic. The slight gamble pays off. Holmberg dumps in for Växjö. First to the puck was Ladislav Zikmund. Foreman gets a stick onto the puck for Sparta, but Växjö still in possession. They do have to go backwards off of a slightly errant pass. Persson does well to find Arvid Lundberg. No relation between Arvid and the goal scorer Martin Lundberg. Quite a common surname in Sweden, Lundberg. Rosean forward. Looking for Nettinen, or rather Gunga at the right point. Sparta now, sharp ankle shot. Save made off the chest of Kalnic. Decent effort there by Kasha. Nothing really happening for David Kasha in this game just yet. Now Repik, the entry pass, reaching Sabatka. Goes into the corner, finds Repik. Repik twists the puck back up top. Near side Dvorak tries to center, but puck picked up by Nettinen, and Växjö can counterattack here. Nicely stripped though. Opportunity for Horak, he shoots! And the save made by Kalnic again. He's been impressive in this game, Roman Horak. And there, stripping Forsland clean. No meat left even on the bones. But the shot, man, a little bit too easy. He's trying to tuck that puck underneath the right arm of the Latvian netminder, but still undefeated in this game. Still 1-0 for the Växjö Lakers. Bolzano has just won the second penalty shootout of the CHL season over Jastrzębia, the Polish newcomers to the competition, as whistle blows with the puck free. I'm not sure if the referee lost sight of that puck, as you see David Kasha. Very briefly, a Philadelphia Flyer Kasha, who joined Sparta Prague in the summer from Philadelphia's AHL farm team, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Sparta wins the face-off draw. Attempted pass back to the point, Kaloff in the way. Sparta can still keep now at the right point through Dvorak. Good work in that far corner for Sparta Prague. Dolezal. That's miscontrolled by Dvorak. Pavelka regains possession, but back out in the neutral zone. Dolezal, though, had a steam, shoots! Left pad save made. Dolezal forced out to center again. Sparta certainly looking more promising in the second period. Trying to lift Czech pride here, but the long rebound given up by Salak, that could have been problematic, but Foreman does well. Looking for Moravchik. Actually, Milan Jurčina, former KHL All-Star Jurčina. Number 84 sweater, again in possession. And now Foreman, forward right wing. Just touched on by Zikmund. Pontus Holmberg trying to back check as Sparta. Persson doing his defensive duty. Four-man in front, puck loose, and then scooped across the crease to the near side corner. Miklish lost out, but a big hit at center ice. Standing his ground very firmly indeed. Sparta's outlet, though, intercepted. Here comes Arvid Lundberg to dump forward for Växjö. Salah, Miklish hit by Nielsen, but no turnover gained for the Lakers. Near side on the chase. Into the corner goes Sabatka. Puck behind the net. Jepik battling. Support in from the left point from Pavelka, but the other way now comes Ludvig Nielsen. Dvorak back defensively. Now Pavelka again. 11.5 minutes left in the second period is Repik. Good drop pass. The shot into the body of Kalinic again. That was the shot of a defenseman, Tomáš Pavelka. In a good shooting position. But Kalinic remains unbeaten in the Lakers' goal. Still 1-0 for Växjö over Sparta Prague.
Passningar, lite halvdant, sen går inte fram. Jag fick inte peka på någonting liksom taktiskt. Men nivån i det vi gör är lite halvdant i allting. Kan vi orka lyfta upp det lite grann, boys? Tillsammans, det är inte backar, inte forward, allihopa. Vinna en extra närkamp. Ta en till meter så du får fast en puck där nere. Så lite snabbare pass där nere. Lite jävla skärpa till, boys, okej? För då kan vi utmana det på riktigt, jag lovar. Men vi gör lite mer tillsammans här, okej? Löp på er, boys! Vi kommer hela jorden på er!
Get a real sense of the command that Sam Kalam has from his players, Listening very intently, a little inspirational speech there as we approach the halfway mark of this game. Didn't understand a word of it, but still. Maybe in my next life I'll learn Swedish, but probably not in this one. Dvorak to take the face-off draw to the left of Janis Kalinic. 19 saves for Kalinic against only 7 at the other end for Salah. Behind the nets, now far side went Jepik. Wraparound attempt, not grabbed immediately by Kalinic as Dvorak picks up. Dvorak back into the corner, down to the ice goes Kasha. Good work by Josefsson to bring the puck free of danger. Dvorak looking long. Good skating movement off the puck, forcing a right pad save off of Kalinic there was Moravchik. Another effort, that hits off a body in front of Kalinic. Dvorak in the top scorer's jersey. Wormed around to the near corner. First though, Vainio before the giveaway. To the point Miklish fakes. Wrist shots, that doesn't get on target. Miklish again, that's off of a Växjö body. Support from Buchtila. He's knocked down. Brings the puck back to the point. Miklish does very well. And the attempted feathered pass didn't get through from Foreman. Växjö happy to just ice the puck here and alleviate the increasing Sparta Prague pressure. Watch the shift again for Sparta Prague. The wraparound attempt from Moravchik. defenseman furthest forward for Sparta. Sparta outshot Växjö in the first period, but Växjö looked the most likely scorers. That was not the case in the second period. Sparta, a lot of good passing maneuvers. Dvorak at the point to Pavelka. Pavelka again, but that pass eludes Tomáš Dvorak. Sparta, though, still on the prowl. Far corner, Nemecek. Still Sparta. Effort on goal, Kalnic the save, and then the cover. Off the little back pass by Koivisto. Really good work by Sparta, but again, it just a tiny bit off. See the shot from Harak. And give and go. Cramped quarters, Kalnic getting the puck back from Koivisto. Good sign of defensive confidence and the goalie's competence. You can give him the pass and expect it to be dealt with. Can't lose focus in this game for 1 second as a goalie. Near corner, Persson. Rosea, that was tricky for Arvid Lundberg, but playing to the safety of that far corner. Sparta, though, winning all the loose puck battles right now in the Växjö zone. Not that one, though. Puck swatted beyond Gunga. Two top scorers, jersey wearers coming together, and Dolezal forward. Into the corner, Zikmund. Blind pass far side, picked off by Klassen. Little flip on, that'll be Miklish first to the puck for Sparta Prague. With 8:18 left in the second period. Sternborg blew a tire in the near side corner. Miklish. Puck popped out back to Miklish. The shot saved or blocked. Still loose. Sparta, can they make the killer effort here? The save for Kalnic, left pad. On the rebound, fell kindly just at the top of the Lakers' crease. Kalnic covering up. We will take another power break. Växjö under pressure, but the Lakers still leading Sparta Prague by 1-0 in the Tip Sport Arena.
Annars kommer vi bara banka efter sargen. Och de blir hungriga. Vi vågar inte därför det är får från hörnet. Ni är med. Tar vi lite större ansvar för att få fram pucken. Och just nu handlar det om att bara få till en helt ner. Få fast en puck. Bara bryta ett momentum här, okej?
Alexander Salak, you see him there, the Sparta netminder. He's been rather underused as far in the second period. 12 shots for Sparta Prague in the period, only 1 for the Lakers. But it's Växjö in front, 1-0. And thus far of the 4 completed CHL games tonight, 3 of them have been won by the away team. The Lakers trying to continue that pattern here at the Tip Sport Arena in Prague. Sparta must get their shooting boots on. They're doing everything but putting the puck on the net in difficult circumstances for Kalnic. Another meat and drink save there off of Sabatka's efforts. 171 NHL points for Sabatka in 548 games with the Boston Bruins, St. Louis Blues, and Buffalo Sabres. 3 years in the KHL with Avangard Omsk as well. Sparta, that shot up high. Body save by Kalmich. Sparta still huffing and puffing in this second period. Kicking at the puck, Sabatka. Played up, and that off the side of the cage and into the net. Sparta Prague has finally scored. It had to come, and come it finally did. Sabatka taking the plaudits. Sparta back on level terms. 1-1 at the Tip Sport Arena. Jepic the pass, side of the net, Sabatka just able to elevate that puck above the pad of Kalmich rather, right there. Water bottle knocked down. Sparta up off the mat in the CHL Group A encounter. Thoroughly deserved for Vladimir Sabatka. His first ever Champions Hockey League goal. That's his first season in the CHL, as, well, it could have been embarrassing, but could still actually for Moravchik. Växjö in possession. Kalov to the far wall. Strong body work by Moravchik. He goes down. Moravchik now bumped by Josefsson. Växjö still in the Sparta zone for one of the rare occasions in this second period. Växjö trying to counter, a little bit of space for Kalov. Forced to hold though, and Dolezal in the way, but Kalov plays to the far corner. Across to chase went Holmberg. Växjö a little bit tangled in that shift, and now Dolezal the other way. Plays on goal. Pass by Kalmich to Holmberg. 6:15 left in the second period. Sparta now really feeling the wind in their sails. And Zikmund in deep. Now Foreman against Clausen. Foreman maneuvers to the point. The shot! Save made Clausen, or rather Kalmich. Clausen passing back to his goalie. And once again, the Latvian netminder covers up and gives his teammates a little bit of a breather. Another overtime game in the CHL on the cards tonight. Donbas Donetsk, the Ukrainian team, 2-2 at the end of 60 minutes against Rundstedt Sire Capital. First ever Champions Hockey League game in Ukraine. Sparta again forcing a pad save from Kalmich. Shot clock is getting out of control in the second period. That pep talk from Sam Halam during that power break doesn't seem to have had the desired effect. As twirling around, Jepic drops off for Sabatka in front. Puck still loose, and thought the referee about to call a penalty, but he wasn't. Still right point Dvorak. Jepic. Good work near side. Twisting and turning was Harak. Jepic the pass. Looking for Sabatka. Now chips near side. Harak to the left point. Twinkle toes skating, and then the effort! Missing out. Sabatka trying to double his money. Shift not over though. Still Sabatka behind the cage, is now picking up Gunga and just about clearing. But that's down the ice for an icing infraction. And listen to what the crowd thinks. Second period for Sparta Prague. Generous round of applause as The official word on the goal, Sabatka from Dvorak and Rzepik. There, just unable to find the target. I said that was Horak. I think it might have been Milan Jurčina. Defenseman a little bit too far forward. It's now a scoop save made off of Chlapik's shot by Kalnic. With Chlapik. One game last season with the Ottawa Senators and then found his way to the Lahti Pelicans in the Finnish Liga. Now here in Sparta Prague this season, former Vili Tigri Liberec youth player. Persson maneuvers the puck along for Emil Forsberg, and Växjö a rare foray forward. Forsland sandwiched below the goal line between Sparta defensemen. Jurčina, puck reversed the other way. Picking up Martin Lundberg. Onto Josefsson, back to Lundberg. Puck worked near side at the point. The shot did get through from Arvid Lundberg. And now Sparta. Just offside, prematurely over the blue line was Dolezal. With 3:45 now left in the second period. Just watch it here. Yep, got it right. Not an official video review, but good confirmation. Our linesman pairing in this game of Jerzy Svoboda and Vit Lederer doing a fine job. And that pass just skipping over the Sparta stick, so that'll be icing against Sparta with Buchtila unable to control. Buchtila over 550 games in the Czech Extraliga between the regular season and playoff action. A handful of appearances in the KHL between Slovan Bratislava and Automobilist Yekaterinburg. KHL team name that always gives me a little bit of trouble. As Nemecek's pass ticked out to center ice, Växjö can pick up. But first to it, Nemecek again. But then the giveaway, that could be costly, or possibly not, as Sparta recovers well. Swept near side to Miklic. Puck ticked onward, and no chances taken here by Kalnic, just trapping the puck against the side of the net. Shots on goal now. 30 for Sparta Prague, 8 for Växjö Lakers, and 20-1 in this second period, which is quite extraordinary against the reigning SHL champions. SHL clubs in this season's CHL averaging nearly 2.5 points per game out of a possible 3. Well ahead of Finnish clubs in second place coming into the ninth. That will change a little bit with Skellefteå losing earlier at home to Lugano. Skellefteå, the black sheep team of the SHL this season. The two debutants, Rögle and Leksands, keeping up their end of the bargain. Frölunda Gothenburg struggling just a little bit, but they did get a late winner through the Czech David Spacek, Michael Spacek rather, last night against Vlada Boleslav to keep that Czech club in the CHL doldrums. CHL international coefficient, meaning that only 3 Extraliga clubs in this year's competition, and they've all been struggling. 2 points for Sparta, 1 point from Vlada Boleslav, and no points thus far for the reigning Czech champions, Oceloti Trinec. As Sparta in possession, trying to uphold their country's honor here. At least in hockey terms. Right wing forward goes Moravchik. Pushes along far side to Chlapik. He's dispossessed, however. Växjö trying to come the other way. Far side, Martin Lundberg. He's sealed into the boards by Dolajal, rather. That's a good pass by Koivisto. The shot, save made, rebound loose, and Josefsson nearly able to pounce. Salak maybe surprised to be called into action late in the second period. The way things are going, as now Gunga forward. Stops on a dime, tries to center, but just misses Netman, who collects off the far wall. Puck eludes Netman, but Gunga below the goal line trying to battle for the puck. Pushed up top to Klaas, and his shot just whistles wide. Sparta, that puck will go down the length of the ice, and it will be icing against the team in control of this game right now, despite the even 1-1 scoreline. I'd love to see the expected goal stat for this game at this stage, because it certainly wouldn't be 1-1. That juicy rebound given up by Salak, nearly letting Josefsson in. Sabatka knocked off his stride by Martin Lundberg. Far side boards. Now Sabatka battling. Losing out though to Glenn Gustafsson. Approaching the final minute of this second period. Plenty of entertainment this period, just missing a few more goals from Sparta, really. Wouldn't it be just like Växjö to steal a late goal and go into the second intermission dressing rooms back in front? Sparta again. Puck played to safety for an icing call. See the Pyeongchang Olympian there, Mika Koivisto. The Pekka Rautakalio Award winner for the best defenseman in the Finnish Liga with Jukurit back in 2016-2017 season. Also a former KHL All-Star with Dynamo Moscow, and some time with Kerpet Oulu, former CHL finalist. One of the many teams to be defeated in a Champions Hockey League final by Frölunda Gothenburg. Once again the puck down the length, but this time no icing against Sparta. Seems as though they will be happy to get to the second intermission dressing room level at 1 goal apiece. Maybe they heard my prophecy a few seconds ago. It's Växjö. One final opportunity. Get that cut out. And that will do it for the second period. Strong effort by Sparta Prague in the middle stanza. 21 shots on goal. Just the 1 goal to their credit, but it was a vital contribution from Vladimir Sabatka. 12:27 at the time of that second period goal. Neutralizing the initial tally in this game from Martin Lundberg. And with 20 minutes plus a possible overtime and maybe penalty shootout to come, nothing to separate the teams at the Tip Sport Arena. I'm Darren Kilfair. We will take about a 15-minute break. Our score here, Sparta Prague 1, the Växjö Lakers 1.
shot to get through from Arvid Lundberg. And now Sparta. Just offside, prematurely over the blue line was Dolezal. 3:45 now left in the second period.
Sparta Prague's skaters coming back out onto the ice for the third period of this Champions Hockey League Group A battle with the current SHL champion Växjö Lakers. I'm Darren Kilfera, and we have an excellent final period and maybe more in store. The Lakers now returning after licking their wounds. That second intermission dressing room. Outshot 21-3 in the second period, now 31-10 in the game. Another twist has just been taken in this group in northern Germany with the Fishtown Penguins of Bremerhaven taking a 2-0 lead over TPS Turku. Surprise there. Finnish team expected to be among the top 2 places at the end of the group, but currently languishing at the bottom. Elsewhere, just the one other game underway. Klagenfurt and Rouen. Austria against France, and it's 1 goal apiece in the second period in Eastern Austria. See, by far the busier of the 2 goalies in this game, Jonas Kalnic, hoping that more of the action in the third period will be at the other end of the ice, where Alexander Salak has only been called into action 10 times, made 9 saves thus far. Rundstedt Zire Capital getting a penalty shootout win in Ukraine against the newcomers to the competition, Donbas Donetsk. So 5 of the 8 games today just about done and dusted. 8 games remaining. This one about ready to restart into the third period. Växjö in their road white uniforms, Sparta black and red home unis, and here we go. Can Sparta continue to turn the screw? Dump in will be fetched by Yusovainio for Växjö. Outlet pass is a good one, but maybe just behind Andrew Kaloff. Plays off the backboards, the sharp angle efforts not troubling Salak. And the giveaway worked up to Vainio, now Koivisto. Good look, Josefsson through the blue paint, but to the far corner. Second effort from the left point, Koivisto didn't get through to Salak. Sparta happy to dump and then change. As Josefsson retrieves. Leaves off for Persson. No Persson, back from Arvid Lundberg. Glove down by Miklic. Given away though to Gunga. And now toward the front of the net went Holmberg, but he wound up in a heap behind the Sparta Prague goal. It's funny to see a Michigan State Spartans hat in the crowd. Almost Sparta Prague, but not quite. As the Lakers regroup. Theodor Jonsson, the 53 sweater there without his name on his back. 18-year-old youngster. I don't know if sometimes the younger players have to earn their names on their jerseys. Jonsson, this is his senior debut this year in the CHL. As you see, the puck just went up into the bench and out of play. Sparta's end of the ice. Tomasz Pavelka and Tomasz Dvorak side by side defensively for Sparta in this game. Salak leaves the puck for Pavelka. See what Sparta can do here through Chlapik. Koivisto across to Vainio near side corner. Sparta continuing to battle very well for every loose puck in this game. Back at the point, Pavelka. Dvorak shot and the save made by Kalnic. Crumpling bodies to the left side of his net as the goaltender looks at it. Pavelka off the point, left pad of Kalinic in the way again. Really good work that shift. And the 28-year-old defenseman Tomáš Pavelka, who had an assist on the late Řepik goal against the Lakers last Friday night. Persson and Arvid Lundberg play catch. Now Arvid far side. Roseanne in right wing, shooting. Salak, the save, and the hold. Robert Roseanne made his Växjö Lakers debut all the way back in 2006. Spent 1 year with AIK in Stockholm and a couple of seasons much more recently with Sochi in the KHL. To get back underway, Sparta winning a face-off draw in their own zone. 3 minutes gone in this final period. Good pass there from Persson, but not controlled cleanly by Kalof. Persson will get a chance to try to connect with Kalof again. Touches to Roseanne, and again, Växjö, this is better. Persson shot, blockered up, and out of play by Salak. 7 years in the KHL for Alexander Salak. He played 230 games with a 2.10 goals against, 928 save percentage, and a 1.63 goals against average last year in 11 extra-liga games. Similar stats in the playoffs. He played 6 games for Sparta Prague. They lost Matej Machovsky, ironically, to Dinamo Riga, Kalinic's former club, the other end of the ice. So Salak asked to step up and very much become the #1 goalie ahead of Jakob Neugil. Interesting, by the way, for the Lakers, they've got Adam Oeman backing up Kalinic is their #2 goalie, but their #3 netminder, Andreas Andersson, actually the goalie coach, hasn't played a senior game since he was with Banska Bystrica in 2015, but he's listed as having dressed for this contest. So he had done, I think, once last week in the CHL as well. As the puck on the doorstep, Salak called into action. The puck just trickling past him off of Glenn Gustafsson. Gustafsson again in possession. Turning back to the point, but that'll be dragged to the neutral zone by Mika Koivisto. And Glenn Gustafsson disrupted again at center. Vinia will dump cross corner. Sealed far side was Pontus Holmberg. Sparta will try and escape their zone. And it's Dolezal far side. Give and go. Dolezal shot off the body of Janis Kalinic again. He's taken up very good positions, you'd have to say, Kalinic, in this game. All these body saves as Persson toward the front of the net. Unable to connect with Ludvig Nielsen. Persson back to Nielsen near side. Nielsen against Jurchina. Good work at the point. Lundberg shoots. Salak ducking, then recovering very nicely to deny Joel Persson from distance as coming together behind the net. Jan Buchtila for Sparta, and the helmet ripped off of Ludvig Nielsen in response. Same as well for Forslands. See the crowd chanting Jurchina, Jurchina for Sparta Prague as you see that flurry of action. Persson nearly catching Salak, poorly positioned, and then it was Forslands and Buchtila, who I think will get matching minors here. Or has an extra penalty been called against Sparta Prague here? No, it hasn't. It's just 4-on-4. Scoreboard operator a little bit premature. So which team will a little bit more open ice favor, you wonder? Lesser players off the ice. Forsland on the fourth line for Växjö tonight. Butila part of the third offensive trio for Sparta Prague. Rosean, Nettinen, and Gunga to start things off as that blocker save pushed over the glass by Salak. Again, Persson winding up. Persson, the former Edmonton Oiler very briefly in the 2019-2020 season. Second spell with Växjö. He was one of the forwards who played in the defenseman, I should say, in that 2018 Champions Hockey League final for Växjö against Jyp Jyväskylä. There's confirmation on your screen there of the penalties as Sparta forward trying to trick his way in deep. Rzepek worked back to the point nicely enough, and near side Nemecek. Cross ice pass, the blast, but missing the target. Kalnic not called into action this time. And back to retrieve Andre Miklic. Played his hockey in the Czech second division for the most part last year with Matiri Kladno. Now space here, the shot missing again. Sloppy play from Sparta Prague, getting into good shooting positions. In deep, Sabatka now. Back to Nemecek. Sabatka lets that puck drift into the corner. Twisting and turning, trying to find an angle. Rzepek all the way around. Backhand save made and covered. The puck by Kalnic. David Kasha looking frustrated. Sparta playing well. Still 1-1 the score between Sparta Prague and the Växjö Lakers.
Vi har gjort våra bästa 6 minuter i matchen här, boys. Vi fortsätter trycka på det. Vi rör pucken, vi är tydliga, vi är inte mer närkamper. Helt plötsligt ser det ut som ett hockeylag igen här, boys.
I don't think we've heard one word from Josef Jandac, mic'd up as he is tonight. Sparta fans, some of them paying more attention to the on-ice action than others. Or maybe just bringing the phone out during the power break. That's fair enough. A little shake of the head there from Janis Kalnic. No wonder. 35 saves now in this game for him. Just the one goal conceded. Same at the other end by Alexander Salak. This game started sluggishly, but it's become quite tense and quite intriguing further it's gone along. Quick look there at Tomáš Hamada, the assistant coach for Josef Jandac on the Sparta Prague bench tonight. Persson goes back into the corner for Växjö. And now Lundberg. Intercepted at center ice by Klopik. Filip Klopik plowing a lone furrow far side. Good work by Klassen. Still 4-on-4, but just about ready to get back to 5-on-5 as Persson on patrol forward, but puck poked away from him. And there come the men out of the penalty boxes. So 12:38 remaining in the third period. Our score is still 1-1 at the Tip Sport Arena in Prague. That's just offside, right in front of the Sparta bench. Face-off draw at center ice will eventually be made. Sparta winning the draw. This their first CHL campaign since they lost the final to Frölunda Gothenburg in February 2017. Went through a bit of a blip in Czech domestic action for a few seasons before finishing last year with 106 points in the Extra Liga, 2 more than anyone else. Trinet's second place team eventually won the playoff finals, Czech Extra Liga. As that puck nearly batted out of the air by Ziekman, but he brings to the near side boards. Maybe just a quarter chance, but goal seemed to be open if the connection had been made. That blast from the point, that's losing the low slot, but Växjö scrambling to safety. And out to center ice, Glenn Gustafsson, as both teams go for changes. Dolezal stripped, center ice. Växjö forcing the Czechs backward, and now a whistle blows. The crowd not happy about something. I think a penalty has been called. And I think it's going against the Lakers. Frustration for the Lakers captain, Erik Josefsson. Scowl on the face of Sam Hallam. Into the box. I believe that's Andrew Kaloff, the former Princeton man in the Ivy League NCAA system. Ivy League didn't play ice hockey at all last year because of the COVID pandemic. See unsportsmanlike conduct, the call against Kaloff. Sparta trying to take advantage on the power play and take their first lead of the game. Klassen held up by Harak. Support from Sabatka, but the puck dug free by Josefsson, and Växjö able to play the puck down the length of the ice. Moravchik. Sparta back in right wing through Dolezal. Drops off from Moravchik. Trying to scramble back to the point. They do. Opportunities here, but good rebound control from Talnich again. Big wind up on that point shot. Watch them work the puck outside to Sabatka. Trying to pick his spot, but you see how Talnich just leaning forward to make that save. That's why the puck went down instead of back out. Simple physics, my dear Watson. Foreman kept at the left point, now gets it back. Plays in front. Actually, that's Foreman missing on the one-time effort. Feed from Kasha. And Växjö able to clear again. 42 seconds left in the Kaloff penalty as we approach the halfway mark of this third period. Pavelka steaming forward left wing. Penetration from the defenseman. Nicely worked. Back to the point, picking up Kasha. Klopik far side, shooting, doesn't get through. Certainly not through Talnich. Klopik. And The game-winning penalty against TPS Turku. Former second-round draft pick of the Ottawa Senators, number 48 overall in 2015. Spent 3 years in the QMJHL, the Quebec Junior League, before coming back to Europe after brief stints in the NHL and the AHL laterally. As Kasha working in deep. Kasha trying to go it alone, but the backhand went high. Maybe off of Kalnic in front. Foreman now picks up. Power play almost over. Foreman shoots, the save made. And again, Kalnic flopping down on top of the puck. The shots just keep on coming. 37-15 now for Sparta in this game. See Kasha's effort. I think it did go off the shoulder of Janis Kalnic. Last change being made by Sparta Prague here, with Kalov still in the penalty box, about to be sprung out. Roseanne wins the face-off draw for Växjö, and we are back to 5-a-side. Persson. Attempted entry pass broken up. Sparta can maybe counter, but Växjö does well at the red line. Kalov waiting at the right point. Now it's a stick on the puck, but taken away by Buchtila. Releasing Zikmund in left wing. He goes into the corner. Support from Jan Buchtila and David Vitoch. Stick of Lundberg being held. Roseanne and Persson in attendance. Vitoch and Buchtila for Sparta below the goal line, and now the impasse resolved by Roseanne. And now Persson. Sparta retreating to make changes, and Växjö will do likewise. Off the ice now goes Persson, I believe, as Växjö sets things up. Forming an orderly procession out to center ice. Puck ticked on by Gunga. Backhanded toward the top of the crease for Alexander Salak. Puck sealed up far side wall. That's clever stick handling. The outlet pass from Nemecek doesn't quite connect with Rzepek. Down on one knee, that far side of the ice. With 7:42 left in the third period, time for our final power break of the game. Still all tied up. Sparta Prague 1. Växjö Lakers won our score. Well, the other game in CHL Group A tonight is now a final. Penguins Bremerhaven defeating TPS Turku 3-0. All the goals coming in the third period from Stanislav Dietz, Jan Urbash, back from Olympic qualifying duty for Slovenia, and Ross Mauerman, an empty netter to seal the deal. So Bremerhaven to 2 wins over TPS Turku in this group. Trieste in real trouble. Just the 1 point through 3 games. Penguins up to 6 points, joint top right now with the Lakers, as those two teams will play again on Sunday. Växjö manhandling the Fishtown Penguins 5-0 on home ice, but might be a different kettle of fish, pardon the pun, in 2 days' time in northern Germany, as Växjö offside on that forward rush. This game really on a knife edge. Sparta leading, but Växjö always a threat in this contest. Who's going to break the impasse? As they say, the next goal is a big one. Far side Klopik, the shot kicked out by Kalnic. Holmberg, center ice to Klassen, who dumps cross corner. Växjö, good work in the corner by Martin Lundberg, but the seal in deep on Hugo Gustafsson. Dolezal trying to go backwards to Moravchik. Where does this game go from here? Roseanne. Into the trapezoid goes Salak. Roseanne bumped. Puck springs free. Can Växjö find the handle? They do up top, but the shot deflected. Koivisto's effort not troubling Salak. Then Vainio into the body of the Sparta goalie. Olympian for the Czech Republic in Sochi. 3 World Championship appearances for the Czech Republic. 2013, 2014, and 2015 for Salak. Just the 2 NHL games played with the Florida Panthers back in 2009-2010 season. Getting all these facts in because I've hardly had a reason to talk about Salak. Might do again here, though, as that shot deflected wide of the target. Persson has got a cannon blast from the point, but can't score if you don't hit the net. Not saying that was any fault of his own. Is Persson again in possession? Good pass into the middle of the ice. Mettinen can't quite connect with Victor Sternborg. Interesting to see those 2 players together on the ice. Foreman, lunch pail shift, hard graft in that corner. Now Klassen, wrist shot, trapped and held by Salak. Thinking about releasing, but ultimately taking no chances with 5:41 left in the 3rd period. It has been a day of long hockey games in the CHL. 3 already going beyond the 60-minute mark. This and potentially 1 more to come, with Klagenfurt and Rouen still 1 goal apiece at the end of 40 minutes in Austria. Orak, clean face-off win. Here comes Sparta forward. Ooh, dangerous pass there. Dvoracek gets away with it. Växjö now. In deep goes Gunga. The centering effort doesn't come out. On target from Glenn Gustafsson. Vainio passes cross ice to Koivisto. Oh, we got a delayed penalty coming up. Off the ice goes Kalnic. Opportunities beckoning here as Gunga. He goes backwards. 6-on-5 we skate as Persson now. Near side Roseanne. Puck finds its way to Gunga. Persson at the right point. Now the interception and the whistle blows. With 4:41 left in regulation, the Lakers going onto the power play. tripping the signal from Rene Hradil. And David Kasha pleading his case. Watch the incident here, just the right side of your screen. Certainly a coming together. Well, I guess that is a penalty. And it means, with Kasha in the sin bin, Växjö a chance to steal this game. Sparta able to clear. Massive moment in this game, and indeed in CHL Group A. Persson dishes backwards. Roseanne, puck in front. Salak, the left pad save, and the Sparta clearance follows. Penalty on Rzepik, by the way, not on David Kasha. Persson gains the red line, but then passes back to Roseanne. Eventually Persson, defenseman into the corner, dropping off for Gunga. Is this the moment for Växjö? Julius Nettinen plays catch a couple of times. Now Gunga behind the net. Nettinen the shot, the blast, it just deflected wide. Foreman in the way. Second minute of the power play now ongoing. Sparta quartet collapsing in deep. Will Engels open up? A shot off the body of Salak, and then the rebound covered up. Oh, and Roseanne clutching his face as he goes down to the ice. Roseanne turtling as action continues. Foreman and Glenn Gustafsson battling. Great skating by Roseanne. Salak the save. That was earlier in the shift. And then this effort. Glenn Gustafsson, you see Roseanne. Ooh. Will we have another penalty forthcoming here? Or penalties? Roseanne being attended to on the ice by the Växjö medical staff. Roseanne appears to be okay, and it appears as though no further penalties have been whistled. Josephson complaining. What do we have here? Stayed in that pose the entire game, Josef Jandac. Vladimir Sabatka having a word. Roman Harak, comfy chair, side of the bench wall there, as Roseanne unhappy about something. Goes into the penalty box. He gets a roughing minor. He can't believe it. Don't think it's going to lead to 4-on-4 skating. I think there are matching minors here. Yeah, there you see second man into the Sparta penalty box. So we still skate 4 against 5. Draw out to center ice. 39 seconds left in the first penalty to Rzepik. Växjö big face-off draw win. Kaloff. Salak can't get to the puck. Scrambling back to the blue paint as Koivisto quarterbacking this power play shift. Behind the net, miscontrolled by Hugo Gustafsson. Gustafsson will get another chance. 10 seconds in the 5-on-4. Martin Lundberg back to Kalof. Clock ticking down. Växjö not using this puck profitably, but then the save made. Rebound swiped wide by Kalof. Jepik out of the sin bin. We skate 5 aside with 2.5 minutes left in regulation. What a chance for Kalof. And at the other end, Nemecek. He maneuvers up top. Pass dropped off to Miklic. Sparta, can they find a late winner? They tried to, and boy, Nemecek. I think he troubled Kalnic there for a right pad save. Great skating by the Sparta defenseman to crash the net. And the final 2 minutes of the original 60 underway now. Ooh, quick whistle there. Solak happy to push that puck down, but the referees blow play dead. You see right there off of the point, David Nemecek. Looking for his first CHL point and nearly finding it there with aplomb. As you see the quick whistle, that's why we brought the draw back out to center ice. And then Växjö icing the puck, so now a draw adjacent to Janis Kalnic. There will be late drama of some sort here at the Tip Sport Arena. Will it be overtime? Will it be a penalty shootout? Or will we see a late winner here in regulation? That draw won too cleanly by Sparta Prague. All the way back goes Pavelka. Växjö failing to connect passes in the neutral zone. Sparta now across to Tomáš Pavelka. Looking far side. Dolezal can't quite beat the man at the right point. As retreating Glenn Gustafsson. Taps the puck on, chases himself. In the way though, Nemecek. Good two-way skater, Devin Nemecek, as we've seen in this game. Had leverage in the corner. And now Sparta skating forward. Jepik dishes off and now chases left corner. Jepik, 49 seconds left of the original 60 minutes. And Sparta snatch what you'd have to say is a deserved late winner here. The blast from the right point, missing the net. Moravchik passes cross ice, 28 seconds left. Turning Sabatka back up top, the blast, and the glove save Kalnic. Punched over, David Kasia. You see Mikhail Moravchik testing Kalnic. Too many Sparta shots right into the Växjö Lakers logo in the chest of Kalnic in this game. 21 ticks left on the clock. Växjö, big defensive zone face-off win. Lundberg into the corner to Sternborg. Maybe a last Lakers rush. Far side, it's Martin Lundberg. Josefsson pushed disdainfully down to the ice. 6 seconds left. Puck tied up, and it looks like 3-on-3 overtime beckons at the Tip Sport Arena. This CHL Group A encounter is going to overtime. Free hockey for the Czech crowd in a few moments' time. 44-23. Shots on goal discrepancy for Sparta Prague. His arms aren't folded, Josef Jandac. As this crowd pausing for breath themselves as we wait to see who will pick up the 2 points and who the 1 here in CHL Group A. Just the 2 goals. Martin Lundberg opening the scoring at the 15-minute mark of the first period. The assist still credited to Olli Lixel, but I think it should be Andrew Kaloff with the primary helper. And then a nice high backhand finish from Vladimir Sobotka, 12:27 of the second period, assisted by Dvorak and Rzepik. No goals in the third period despite power play chances for both teams. And so 5 minutes potentially of 3-on-3 skating, and then we could have potentially Sparta Prague's second penalty shootout of this CHL season. We'd only had that one shootout between Sparta and TPS Turku in this year's CHL before tonight. There have been 2 more here. Bolzano defeating Istrebia and Rungsted defeating Donbass Donetsk. Who's going to come out on top between Sparta Prague and Växjö Lakers here? Good forward pass. Sparta in possession to start the overtime. Can they keep it? Near side, Rzepik drops off nicely. The centering efforts, though, comes to nothing from Nemecek. Sparta able to move forward through Harak. Rzepik in front, Harak twisting far side. Now Rzepik again. Very cagey first minute of overtime, but now Rzepik. What's he going to do here? Czechs will take no chances. They value possession as 9/10 of the overtime law here. Well, they should. Fresh skaters onto the ice. That's a good pass, just touched onward. Right to the front of the net, they score! David Kasha! Sparta Prague gets their deserved game winner. Second 2-point win in Group A for them. 2-1 the final. David Kasha, the winner. They keep the puck in 3-on-3 overtime. Eventually something's bound to happen. And Kasha getting his first ever CHL point. The former Philadelphia Flyer helps Sparta fly high in the Czech Republic tonight. That puck pushed toward the front of the net by Kasha. The bounce favored him. Stayed with the puck and slotted it past the unfortunate Janis Kalnic. The 47th shot of the game for Sparta Prague proves to be the winner. And Sparta congratulating, saluting their fans after the Kasha goal gives them the 2-1 win. I'm Darren Kilfair. Thanks for being with us at the Tip Sport Arena tonight. Big win for Sparta. Växjö pegged back as the CHL Game Day 3 continues. So long for us here for tonight.
U mikrofonu mám hlavního trenéra Sparty Praha, poprosím o krátké zhodnocení zápasu.
Já si myslím, že jsme první třetinu byli takový přibržděný, možná trošičku s větším respektem jsme hráli. U té druhé třetiny jsme změnili úplně hru a začali jsme soupeře přehrávat a bohužel jsme to nevyjádřili gólově. Měli jsme tam dost střel, i když některý byli góloví, některý byli takový, který třeba golman viděl, ale 20 střel za druhou třetinu bylo docela dost a potom v té poslední třetině se to zase malinko vyrovnalo, akorát jsme měli rozhodnout přesilovce, zase měli velké šance, pak naopak zase soupeř měl taky šanci ke konci a v prodloužení jsme to nakopli na naší stranu a myslím, že zaslouženě.
Děkuji moc krát za rozhovor. Díky moc. Coach of Växjö Lakers, could you describe shortly today's match?
I think we had a hard time for 40 minutes. We play a good team, and I think that it was first in the third period we actually started to play our game, and it was an even game. So I'm pretty happy with the 1 point here.
1 point, it's enough for you, or you came here to Prague to win?
Well, you always get into a game to win it, but you're humbled that it's going to be a hard, tough game on the road against Sparta. We met them a week ago, and they were really good up in Växjö, and so I'm disappointed not to win, but I'm happy for 1 point.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.